His name of the okay,
You
snap.
know what
Cool.
time it is, man. Overtime with Otis, man. We clocking in. Today we got a special guest, my guy, Coach Frank over here. How you doing
Sir,
today, Coach Frank?
I'm good. OT, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for clocking in with me.
Yes, sir. Always, man. I appreciate
Oh
you having me.
yeah,
Sure.
man. No problem, man. You know, we was talking about we was been supposed to do this right here.
Bro, Ben's supposed to do this, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man.
Oh yeah, a lot of look, a mock draft coming up. We got a lot of stuff to talk about for real.
Yes,
So look, since this your first time on my platform, I want to get your story from the beginning. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
definitely for sure. So originally I'm from Prince George's County, Maryland. I'm from Landover, Capitol Heights, Sea Pleasant area. And that could tell you a lot about me when it comes to being a Redskins fan, man. We used to live right across the street from the Redskins Stadium, right across the street from FedEx Field. So we would walk over there. I remember when Sean Taylor had passed away. Me and my dad walked across the street over there, and we were playing the Buffalo Bills. So everybody had the 21 towels and all that. Um, but then I moved to Woodbridge when I was about 10 years of age. Attended CD Hill in high school. That's when I really started to build a name for myself and really started to get busy on the football field and all that. So made a name for myself. Went to Slippery Rock University. Started balling out over there. Now we're here. Now I'm giving back to the kids, the high schoolers, even college players. I'm saying developing them the right way and just allowing them to. I'm saying stay intact with that technique and all the details and stuff that I teach them.
Okay, let me give a shout out right here. Shout out Tyreek Wright. Oh,
Tyreek
Taki
Wright,
Wright.
Taki
That's
Wright.
my guy
Okay.
right there, Taki. And then shout out my guy Travis Takes the Loop. He was on my first
Travis, say
live stream on
salute.
my page. Shout out my guy
Okay.
Travis, man.
Yeah, I remember I was on that
Oh,
live with you and Travis. I
oh yeah,
subscribe to Travis, man.
yeah. Travis a good dude right there. Okay, and so it was basically your love for the game that made you want to go into the coaching.
Yes, it's easy. Like when you been playing all your life, man, you're like, dang, what's next? It's like now you gotta give back. You still gotta have it in you. So
Oh
now
yeah,
we here.
shout out naturally nah.
Right. Shout out
She
Nana.
said she put some hearts in the chat. She said my phase,
Uh-huh.
man. Shout out to her, man. She big
Uh-huh.
motivation.
Yeah,
She be
already.
motivating. She be motivating for sure.
He's very motivated.
We got somebody right here. Coach Frank.
Oh yeah, that's my Dukes.
Okay, shout out my Dukes.
Dukes, Gigi's Garden.
Oh yeah. Big supporters in the chat.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the support in the chat. We early. We just been clocking in about 3 minutes.
Facts. Facts.
Okay, Shay So Savage,
Facts.
she clocked in. Okay.
Yeah, you clocked in now. You clocked
So
in.
let me ask you another question. How long have you been a Commanders fan? Well, a Redskin
Dude, all
fan?
my life, man.
I
Come
know
on.
you a diehard
Come on, all my life,
all
man.
your life. Okay. So let me get a favorite player.
I'm gonna say Sean Taylor, but I think that's anybody's favorite answer, to be honest. But if it's not Sean Taylor, I'm gonna say Santana Moss.
Okay, Santana
Santana
Moss.
Moss, he was that dude. Santana Moss was that dude.
Shout out Sean Taylor. Shout out Sean Taylor.
Yeah,
Long live Sean Taylor. Shout out Santana
long
Moss.
live. Right.
Gemini Rail. Share the live. Everybody share the live if you can. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me see. My boy C Bass right here. You know the vibes. We clocked in. Shout out my guy
Okay.
C Bass, man. That's another big Commanders and a Redskins fan.
Okay.
Diehard right there.
Okay.
I see right here. Shout out Coach Frank for coming through. Shout out Shay So Savage,
Yes,
man. She
sir.
always in the chat. Okay. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Yes, you already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe to my guy, Coach Frank, man. He a good guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Die hard Commanders fan over here.
Rocky McIntosh was doing his thing, man. My guy Javon. What's up, Javon? It's my
Shout out
cousin.
Javon. Shout out Javon. He in the chat with us. Okay.
Yeah, Rocky McIntosh was that dude.
Oh yeah, McIntosh was that guy. Okay. Do you have a favorite memory as a fan?
I'm gonna say the Sean Taylor game when we lost that game too against the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
All I can remember though was everybody waving that towel, man, in FedEx Field, that 21 towel that everybody received. I'm gonna say that memory is a favorite of mine. But what else I'm gonna say? I'm gonna also say 2012 when RG3 was a rookie. That season was live.
Oh yeah.
That season was live. Everybody gonna say 2024 season when JD5 took over, but 2012 was it because we was horrible prior to. So
Yeah, that was the first taste of success. I remember because
right,
in the DMV, man, it's filled with Cowboys fans. So
yeah,
I'm going to school with
100%.
Cowboys fans, Eagles fans, Giants, New York's right up the street. So they all beating us when we've been trashed through the years. When RG3 came, and I remember that Thanksgiving game where we beat the Cowboys in
Yeah,
Dallas. So man, I came to school and I was talking junk to all the Cowboys fans. They were so mad. Yeah, that was
1000%,
man, they were
1000%,
sick.
yo.
Let me see.
Nah,
Okay,
nah.
naturally, Coach Frank is the best DBs coach. Tap in. Yes, sir. We already know that. Team Coach Frank for sure. Let me see.
He said,
Okay.
my guy Tink, it's my cousin right there, man.
Shout out to
Cowboys
him.
San
Shout out to
Antonio Mars
Cuzzo.
game. That's when San Antonio Mars had got those 2 touchdowns in less than 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, we know he locked in with the Commanders with the Redskins.
Yeah.
My Duke, she said Santana Moss was the best.
Yeah, she got her San Antonio Mars jersey.
Oh yeah. Diehard fans in the chat tonight. Okay,
Yeah,
so if the draft, I know we're gonna do a mock draft in a second, but if the draft fell your way, who would you take at number 7?
At 7, man, I'm not gonna lie. I would take Sony Styles. I'm not gonna lie. I would take Sony
Man,
Styles.
he a freak of nature, man.
He a freak of nature, bro.
Isn't he the same height as Calvin Johnson, like 6'5"?
Yeah, he's like 6'5". He 240, 250. His 40-yard dash was like a 4.4, 4.3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a freak. Yeah. His vertical jump was like a 40 something. I don't know what it was, but he's a freak. He's a baller. I would say Caleb Downs, but we just got Nick Cross from the Colts. So I feel like they're the same player.
Isn't he from the area too?
Yeah, he's from Bowie, Maryland.
Okay,
he's from Bowie. I feel like Nick Cross and Caleb Downs are the same player in terms of physicality, but Caleb Downs could also. But I don't know how Nick Cross plays in coverage though. I don't know how fluid he is on the back end. But yeah,
and that leads me into the next question, right? What is your favorite pickup? Oh, matter of fact, let me say this real quick. Your cousin right here, he said he taking Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, I love it. I love it too.
I love Jeremiah Love too.
I love it too. Like we could have Love, Terry, Ayuk. That's amazing.
Oh yeah. Man, I want more weapons for Jaden. So what is your grade for this offseason? With the players we picked up, what is your grade so far? Because we still got the draft coming up. A minus?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite pickup? You said Nick Cross?
No, so I like Nick Cross, but like Nick Cross. I'll say that the only reason why I wouldn't take Caleb Downs is because they kind of play the same way in terms of physicality and being able to tackle in space. But I don't know how Nick Cross plays in coverage. But I know Caleb Downs can play in coverage, but I don't know if we're going to use Caleb Downs as that primary free safety like we did with Quan Martin. However, I do like Leo Chanel is my favorite pickup.
Okay. Yeah, I like
linebacker.
Did you see what the Commanders are doing? Like every position we're picking up, it's gonna be somebody coming off the edge with some speed. It's gonna be a middle linebacker coming off the edge. It's a safety, a cornerback blitz. I'm like, dang, we getting all speed because it was hard for us to get to the quarterback last year.
Yeah, bro, it was hard, and that's why I kind of feel bad for going so hard on our DBs because they in coverage for like 5 seconds plus, bro. So it's hard to keep up with them guys. So we need guys who could get to the quarterback like now. And
that's what I was going to ask you as a DB. How hard is it to play that position?
Bro, it's hard because we're doing everything backwards. And I tell my DBs all the time, bro, like when we're doing drills and stuff like that, bro, we got to be able to react. You feel me? My guys they get into their opens or they backpedal and they want to be able to guess when I'm breaking them downhill and try to anticipate the breaks. And I'm like, bro, you got to understand, receivers are going full speed. You don't know what they're doing. You gotta go and get up out of there now and react. It's hard because we're doing everything backwards and we don't know what they're doing.
And from our experience of being Commander/Redskin fans, the DBs, they're the best ones where you don't even hear about them because once you hear their name, you hear the name for a bad reason. You like, oh, such and such, St. Juice.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
It's like, oh, he caught another penalty. It's like our DBs are so physical and so handsy. Like when I'm looking at prospects in the draft, I'm looking if they keep their jersey clean, if they all handsy like St. Juice, I don't want them because that's gonna be a 15. We could have won the game, but 15-yard penalty put them in field position. Now they won.
Exactly, bro. The St. Juice, that boy, he never played with he got good feet, but he never plays with them.
And you know what's crazy? Forbes went to the Rams and he improved, but that Rams defensive line, that defensive line. And can you answer this as a DB? How much help is that as a DB if your defensive line is monstrous up front, if they get into the quarterback?
Bro, it's I'm not gonna say it's easy because defensive back position is never easy until you're really confident and stable in it. But it's like you back there, like you banking on the defensive line to get there. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit in coverage for about 3 seconds tops. You feel me? I know my defensive line gonna get back there. I just gotta do my part. So it makes it easy. And then you got animals at the defensive line position, so they make you better. You feel me? Because they hold themselves to a certain standard. So you gotta hold yourself to a certain standard as well. Like, yo, I'm helping you. All right, do your part too. And vice versa.
Okay. Let me see right here. My guy Chris Baskins, he said, can't forget about the best fullback all time, Mike Sellers. Hey, we could never forget about Mike Sellers, man.
Yeah,
he one of them guys right there. He one of them legends. Okay, shoot. If we can get Sonny Styles, might as well get his brother too. And his brother. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we definitely no, his brother, he might fall to us too. In a lot of mock drafts I've been going over. His I think his brother, he's like a tweener. He could play DB and safety. He could play cornerback and safety, right?
Yeah, he's like a hybrid.
I think that's what. Yeah, he's like a hybrid. Okay, let me. My guy Trayvon right here. He tapped in. Great content always, brother. Shout out Trayvon. I need my guy Trayvon to be on the channel next because man. Hey, look, for real, I'm gonna have y'all up here together. It's gonna be DBs versus the quarterback versus the running back. Who see like different visions for sure.
Trayvon was a dog, man.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. Hey, look, that's my guy from middle school, man. We go way back. Commanders D-line looking good, especially bringing back Tim Settle. Shout out Tim Settle. He from Manassas.
Right.
Tim Settle, he definitely Stonewall. Yeah, shout out Tim Settle. And shout out my guy Trayvon. So we going, let me see. Let me get in what question I got next for you. Okay, this is what I was gonna ask you. Would you take the LSU corner, Mansur Delane?
100%.
You would take him if he falls to us?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I love that pick at 7 too. I love the corner from LSU, like you said, and I love Sonny Styles. Like, if we got he's a cornerback one. He's a cornerback one for sure.
What I'm gonna say with who would I take? My ideal is David Bailey. I love David Bailey as an Oregon fan. Y'all can see it right here in the corner. As an Oregon fan, he was doing this thing against us when we played Texas Tech. But I like David Bailey because his pass rushing moves, and he doesn't necessarily have to get to the quarterback to affect the game. He can put his hand up. He got long arms. So, Montez Sweat used to do that for us all the time. He's not getting to the quarterback. Just put your hands up, and you might be able to pass or something. Montez Sweat famous for that.
1000%.
But I would say what I'm leaning towards is us getting Jeremiah Love. If we could get Jeremiah Love, I would take it.
Yeah,
David Bailey first because we definitely need. I want us a young edge rusher, somebody who's good,
somebody young, right?
He can still develop. He can still develop and get better and better every year. But so David Bailey won. I want us to have a quarterback. So I would say if we did trade back, I would want us to get Mansur Delane, the cornerback. So that's my top 3. But we're gonna get into this mock draft real quick. See how the board falls for us real quick. Boom. Let me share my screen. Mock draft. Okay. Let's go over here. You can see my screen?
Let me see. Not just yet.
7. Boom. Okay, let me see. Let me go back over here. All right, what about now? Did the mock draft pull up for you?
No, not just. Yeah, now it is. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go down Into the draft. Let's see how it fall. All right, we already know Raiders first. We know who the Raiders gonna pick first. The president, Fernando Mendoza. That's my nickname for him, the president, because he's so political. He keeps everything politically correct for sure. Let's start this draft. Boom. Okay, let's look over what went down. So Fernando Mendoza first.
Okay.
Arvell Reese second to the Jets. Sonny Styles, your boy Sonny Styles, man. He might go at 3. Hey, dang, they took my guy David Bailey 4 to the Titans. And then the Giants got Ruben Bain. Man, Jeremiah Love went 1 pick in front of us.
That don't make sense. That does make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of these draft boards is not gonna be, it's not real. They just doing whatever. So we got right here, we got the tight end from Miami. We got Caleb Downs. We got Mansour Delane. We got Carnell Tate. We got the safety Dylan T from Oregon. Shout out them Ducks. We got Kenyon Sadiq, and we got another tackle. We don't need one. What you think about Makai Lemon right here? Because we bought him in for the top 30 visit.
Makai Lemon, I don't like him.
You don't like Makai Lemon?
No, I mean, like he's a great player. I don't. Like I said, any receiver I think is gonna be a gamble, man. Like a huge gamble. Anybody's gonna be a gamble, but I don't know, man. Taking a chance on them at 7 is like you got to make an impact. Like you really gotta take some stress off of Terry and them boys and Jaden.
I'm going in the wrong direction. So look, who are we gonna agree on taking right here? We gonna take Caleb Downs, Carnell Tate, or Mansour Delane for this first mock draft?
Mansour Delane.
Okay. And did you know he went to Virginia Tech?
Yeah,
he went to Virginia Tech. So hey, we gonna select him. Hey, we got a corner we putting outside.
I like that.
And our next pick, man, we got 7. We wait until 71.
Bro, that's crazy.
Man, we need some more draft picks.
That's what I'm saying. If we trade down, man, it will make sense.
The Tunzel pick played out good though. I like that Tunzel pick. See, this is where it gets tricky for me. It gets a little tricky right here because I'm like, man, it's later in the draft. See, I keep seeing this name every live stream right here. He went to Elijah Surratt. He went to, I think, Colonial Forge. He was a Stafford
somewhere around the way. Yeah, his brother. Yeah, he went
to, and then Zachariah Branch. Everybody talks about him at 71.
Yeah,
this is another thing. Another guy right here. Romello Height. He was doing his thing too, like off a low key edge. Like if we didn't go edge rusher first, if he fell to us in the 3rd round, I would definitely want to do it. I would definitely want to pick him for sure.
Because why not though? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I would definitely want to do it. But we need a center. How do you feel about what we did at center? Like how we let Tyler Biadasz walk and then we didn't have a for sure plan.
That was surprising. That was
I know they said Nick Allegretti, he said that he feels comfortable at center. So would you be willing to go in this make or break season with Nick Allegretti as your center?
I like it. Was Nick Allegretti on the left side of the line?
I think he was a right guard. If you know in the chat, let me know. He was a guard for sure for us.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. If he feels confident with it, I like it. He's been pretty consistent from what I know about him.
Were you watching that game where Tyler Biadasz, he went frozen mode and then he let the D line come sack Jaden?
Yeah.
I think that was his last straw watching. I think that was his last straw,
bro.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, bro. He could already just throw and dudes just came right through the big gap.
Man, he let her go right through. Shout out to the 15 people in the stream or whatever, man. Shout out to y'all, man. It's overtime with Otis. And I got my guy Coach Frank. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you subscribe to my guy Coach Frank, best DBs coach in the country.
How to develop.
Now let's get back to this. Let's get back to this draft real quick. So I'm gonna go to center. I definitely gotta go to center because that's what we need. Did I pass it?
Yeah, you spend a draft pick on the center?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's OTO inside. I would definitely spend a draft pick on a center. We need that.
We
Did you
do.
see how it was last year with the center we had? The center we had last year, I wasn't rocking with
You
that.
need some consistency there.
I think this guy right here, he's a good center. I heard about these two centers right here.
I'm not too sure about Kansas State guy.
Yeah, the Kansas State.
About Connor Lew.
Okay, Connor Lew. Did you hear anything about this Georgia Tech guy right here?
I have.
Okay, Georgia Tech was doing their thing last year. When I went to Atlanta, we was right by there, and they was winning games. Okay, let's see what the Commanders' needs are. It says we need a running back, we need a wide receiver, we need D-line help, and we need a safety. We definitely need safety help. Oh, and let me tell you about this, Coach Frank. It's not Quan Martin. We taking nicknames away. It's Jartavius. He don't get the cool nickname Quan. He gets Jartavius.
Okay.
Shout out Mom Dukes. He is the best for sure. Shout out Coach Frank.
My Dukes.
Hey, right here. I got you on.
Yeah, so it's 2_ Coach Frank on Instagram. 2_ and then Coach Frank on Instagram.
Everybody tap in and subscribe to my guy, Coach Frank, man. One of them diehard Redskin fans, man. Best DBs coach in the country for sure. Let's see.
Yeah, what kind of season do you?
Okay, what kind of season do you, fella? I'm gonna let you answer this first.
I think we're gonna have a better season than last season. I'm not gonna. Actually, we're gonna make the playoffs.
Okay.
We definitely gonna make the playoffs.
Make the playoffs. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jaden's comeback season.
I feel like a little bit of I feel like we're gonna be a little bit better than last year. How many games we win last year? 4?
4. Yep. 4.
Yeah.
4.
I say we win. Hopefully, I want to be optimistic. Hopefully, I want us to win at least like 8 or 9. And that goes into this question. Is Dan Quinn on the hot seat for you?
No, man, no. He's not on the hot seat. I don't know why people jump to that conclusion like that. Like, no, he's not on the hot seat. We literally just went to the NFC Championship in 2024 with his first season as head coach. I don't think he's on the hot seat. I think he's a great coach.
Okay.
Obviously,
Kia the goddess. She clocked in. Shout out to her, man. She clocked in.
Shout out Key. I don't think it's a coaching issue. My auntie, hey auntie, it's my auntie Alicia right there.
Okay, shout out auntie.
So
you said you don't feel like Dan Quinn's on the hot seat?
No, not at all. Obviously, we had a problem with Adam Peters getting talent to come in. You feel me? Like, it's only so much a coach could do, bro, when you don't have the talent on the field. And that's why I felt bad with what's his name, Joe Witt.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have no talent, bro. Like, it don't matter who the defensive coordinator is. Devontae Jones could have been a DC last season, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have no talent on the field, but we had Quan Martin doing whatever he was doing back there.
Mm-hmm.
No edge rushers. For me, Jacob Martin was our best edge rusher towards the end of the season. So it don't matter who.
Yeah, and he didn't even come back.
You need the players, bro. Like, you need the players. You need people who want to buy in to the program and everything like that. We didn't have that.
Hey, look, I'm with Cuzzo. I'm in Cuzzo right here. Cuzzo said, hell yeah, Dan Quinn on the hot seat. I'm with Cuzzo, man. Dan Quinn on that hot seat for me. If we start slow and it seems like it's coaching, it's if we don't make the playoffs, he out of here. I'm riding with Cuzzo.
If we don't make the playoffs, I can see you on the hot seat, yeah. But that's if we don't make the playoffs. Going into the season, I don't see him really being on the hot seat, man. We got the players, so now let's see what we're gonna do.
Cuzzo right here said talent is also a factor of scheme. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Mikey Samer still out there. Like, we got Mikey Samer still out there as our best DB once Trey Amos went down.
Mm-hmm. For
like,
sure.
That don't make no sense. Our best DB, he not really that. He's a hybrid, but he's not a man. He's a playmaker, bro. We can't put him in man coverage situations all the time and expect him to go out there and beat him.
I'm glad you brought up Mikey Samerstill because that's a guy I like. I like Mikey Samerstill.
I like him too.
he leads our team in interceptions. That's what I like. I like that about him because the other players on the team, they were scared to cause turnovers. They were scared to punch that ball out.
Yeah,
Like, but I feel like Mikey, and I get a lot of flack for this. I feel like Mikey would be better at safety because he could play rangy. Like he's real fast, but when he's on the tight end, he gets beat. And when he's in a nickel, he's on the tight end, he gets beat. Like they're always gonna, because he's a smaller, he's a nickel corner, exactly. So they're gonna tight end. All he has to do is body Mikey out.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like what you said at safety because he's able to see everything. He's in like a zone type of zone situation where he's able to just he's not playing man. He's able to read the quarterback. He's able to see these routes in front of him and be able to break sideline to sideline. I think he could do that, but when it comes to physicality standpoint, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold up.
And then look, he leads our team in interceptions. So like you said, he has good vision. Playmaker. The talent is there. He's a playmaker, and we definitely need more people like him. We need more players like him on the team. And that was another thing. The people that we brought in the offseason, they're making plays, they're causing turnovers, they're getting interceptions, they're punching the ball out. Like, I'm glad we're seeing we need more talent on the team. I'm glad. Right. I'm glad.
Yeah, 1000%. But like that's how Mikey Sanders still plays. You need a guy like that. Like he's gonna let up some stuff. That's just how he plays. But
oh yeah, for sure,
he's gonna make plays. You need a player like that, man. Like set the tone. Like we gotta get the ball back.
So let me ask you this for the draft. For our needs up here, they have running back. We know we need a center, wide receiver. We have defensive line. We have safety help. So is there anybody on here that you would take a chance on right here? We got Antonio Williams. We got Mike Washington Jr., the running back. Well, we don't need a running back. We got Elijah Surratt. We have a guard. We don't necessarily need a guard. We got Max Keller over here.
Yeah.
So Max Clare, would you take a tight end right here? Because we definitely need a little bit of tight end help.
We do. Well, I like what we have in Senate Bates.
Do you want to see more from Senate this year?
Yeah, definitely. I want to see him more in the pass game.
Yes, for sure.
Because I know we got guys at tight end who could block very well. I want to see what they could do in the pass game. But we also acquired that tight end from Tennessee.
You see. Let me go to their wide receiver, see what they got.
I was going to say Elijah Surratt. However, we have we got Lane and we have McCaffrey. I don't know how much more depth we need a receiver, but I mean it wouldn't hurt. But I would go with your pick though, the edge from Texas Tech.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, look like my guy Louis T said, man, it's nothing wrong with making the strength stronger.
Right, facts.
And we got the edges and coming in. This is gonna be one of them picks that's not everybody's gonna like. Everybody gonna be like, man, we need Elijah Surratt. He right there. But right. We're gonna do another mock draft, so we're gonna see how we come out.
Yeah, I like Elijah Surratt because he catches everything. I don't like his route run is horrible, but he catches the ball. He's consistently catching the ball.
He's one of them players that he just always get open.
Somehow he
always gets open. When I was watching those Indiana games, he's just always open for sure. Okay, so with this draft right here, we got Mansur Delane and we got Romello Height. So you see the grades right here. First grade B-, second grade B+.
Okay. I can't wait for the second mock draft too. I missed somebody completely.
Let's go. Okay, let's make a new mock draft. Oh dang, it's a PFF. I'm gonna have to sign in for that to get the next mock draft, the simulator. Let me see the big board though. What they got on the big board. The top 100, because we got the 70th pick, 71st. Dang, so they got all these Arvell, Jeremiah. Dang. Okay, so we got a decent one. Definitely. Real quick, let's see what Okay, you want to read this one?
I'm clocked in. What's going on, OT and Coach? This is your auntie.
Yes, shout out, auntie, man. She clocked in. She know, hey, she know what time it is. She know what time it is for sure. So I'm over here. Let me see. Let me get to some more questions real quick. That first mock draft. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm pull up this other mock draft real quick for us. But yeah, hey, look, I'm not mad at those picks we did right there.
No, I'm not mad at it either. I'm not mad. I'm all about building that defense up. From what I seen last season, that was pathetic.
Yeah, man. Listen, we were at games where we're just like, why did we come?
Like, yeah, what's going on? We need them weapons for JD. We need them weapons for JD too. However, we need to get that defense, man. Keep that offense on the sideline for a long time.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm signing in this one. Never mock draft. I'm trying to pull up the second mock draft real quick. Boom, PFF. Mock draft simulator. Subscribe now. But yeah, last year, man, it was so hard to be a fan. It was really it, but we've been through a lot, so it's like we already been there, done that.
1000%.
So you said we going to the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
And what do you say for Jaden this year? Like, what do you think he's gonna look like?
MVP caliber. MVP.
I want him back. Did you see that flag football game they were doing?
Yeah. He looked good.
Man,
that's flag football.
He was looking all right out there.
Yeah, they wasn't playing. They wasn't playing with
it's flag football, so
yeah, they weren't playing with the actual NFL ball either. But
top athletes. They definitely wasn't playing with the top athletes.
Yeah, 1000%.
Let me see.
And right.
Kidding. Draft pulled up, so we could get right. Click start begin. Okay, all right. Let me go through these comments real quick. Then you got a lot of comments.
You got a lot so far.
Oh yeah, you got some more. They just came in. Gemini Rail, all Commanders fans clocked in. Yeah. I'm with Coach Franks. We going to the playoffs
for sure.
Hey, my guy Trayvon, he said defense wins championships. He already know. Hey, look, we seen what Seattle did, man. Seattle defense was monstrous. No doubt about that.
I wish, man, that Seattle's defense, boy, they fly around. It's Pops right there.
Seattle. Hey, shout out Pops, man. Coach Frank.
Yes, sir.
Everybody in the chat. We got 16 people in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to Overtime with Otis. Make sure you subscribe to Coach Frank.
Definitely going to playoffs.
Drop your tell them where you could subscribe to you again.
Yeah, so I'm not on YouTube. However, I'm on Instagram, 2_ Coach Frank.
Hey, not on YouTube yet. Hey, look, you're gonna be the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna get there though. We gonna get
naturally there. We definitely go into the playoffs. Hey, look, I like the optimistic. I like being optimistic about that. I like that.
We going.
She said, let's go. Oh, that's my aunt. Shout out auntie. She said, let's go. Okay, let me see real quick. Run these comments, then we're gonna go to the last mock draft. What grade do y'all give Adam Peters in accusation so far on free agency?
A-.
I think we answered this earlier, but can you tell the people again?
A-.
For mine, I'm gonna say a B. I'm gonna give it a B because
why B?
I like what we were doing. I like that we got speed. We got speed at linebacker. We got speed at cornerback. Right. We got speed at edge. But I want what this next comment says right here. See what they said? Praying JD5 to stay healthy all season. If he's healthy, the Commanders definitely have a chance. You see my man Trayvon. Hey, look, he know what he's talking about. We're gonna go back right here.
Sure.
See, I need Trayvon. Not Trayvon. Shout out Trayvon. I need Jaden to be out here having these weapons.
Right.
I need him to have endless weapons, like go to like just it's another question I have for you later in the show. What do you feel about Debo? Like, how do you feel about Debo still being not signed yet?
Yeah, I kind of agree with it, to be honest. Yeah,
You don't, I
I
thought he
don't
would be
want to.
signed by now.
Yeah, but it's like it's a risk, man. He not the 2019 Debo.
Mm-hmm.
He not that Debo anymore. Like last season, he did his thing a little. He got off a little bit, but
Yeah,
I don't really see it.
See, look. So when I say B minus, because I want Jaden to have different weapons. I want him to have tight ends. We got a tight end now, but it's unproven. He's unproven yet. Like we got to stop paying people for what they did with other teams and pay people what they do on our team. So it's like we got a tight end, but I want him to have tight ends that block, tight ends that run routes, catch footballs. I want him to have wide receivers. I want him to have wide receivers. You go run routes. You're the fast wide receiver. We bought De'Ami Brown back. You the fast wide receiver. You go out there and be physical. That's what Debo brought to the team, because Debo, when he ran through the dude face on Christmas, knocked the dude helmet off. Yeah, on the Cowboys. Man, we don't have any other players that get that physical. Like our players catch the ball, get hit, and fall down. I'm like, man, we gotta have them dogs on the team. We gotta unleash them dogs.
We do, but
he said Commanders definitely have a chance. JD staying healthy. Right here, Mom Dude. She plugging in. She plugging it in right there. Coach Frank. They drop. Everybody follow my guy, Coach Frank. Naturally, nah. He said, she said Debo definitely not the 2019 Debo. Nah, he not. He not the 2019 Debo for sure.
Not at all,
man. Because 2019 Debo was different. He was leading the team.
Different, bro. Like dude was.
Trayvon said, "I don't see Debo as a necessity." Nah,
I don't see him like that. But
he not a necessity.
Yeah, he been in the league for a little while though. So from like a veteran presence, that would be good. You get them boys.
But you see what I'm saying about the Debo thing? If we could get him on a cheap deal, if we got say we got Terry McLaurin on the outside, you still got to worry about. We draft Carnell Tate. He gonna run his routes. He gonna cause his attention. And then it's like, oh dang, everybody forgot about Debo. That's just like Terry first game back when Terry was hurt, and then Terry, because Terry still got it a little bit. He lost a step, but he's still fast. Man, when he caught them passes, I wish the last one was a touchdown. But when he caught them passes, we was like, yeah, we need Terry.
Yeah,
Terry. We need him. We need Terry.
Was that the Chiefs game?
Yeah, Chiefs game. His first. Yep.
Yeah.
Terry. He has a lot of sons out here. Terry has a lot of sons out here.
I don't like how the fans are trying to go against my guy. Throughout the season. Like he wasn't like that. Like.
Naturally, we need healthy players all season for sure. Hey, look, they gotta get that stretching in. They gotta prepare more. What do you think? What do you think caused that? Like for all those injuries, like we didn't have injury riddled seasons, but this thing was just something different.
We're the oldest team in the league, bro. Like so that's
it crept up on us last year too.
Yeah, that's bound to happen. And I forget who it was, and one coach in the NFL stated that he doesn't run his guys to the dirt like that. Like they do probably about 1 or 2 hard practices a week.
Yeah,
and everything else is kind of low maintenance for real, and that's what we need to get to. But it's really we need to get younger. That's what it is. We need to get younger for sure.
When I was on the stream with another content creator, I was on the stream with my guy Protech, and I was on the show with my guy Rio. So Rio was saying that Ben Johnson, he said he's building up that he coaches them hard so they can build up that callus on their body, like that hurt. So when they get into the game, they like, man, we're over here practicing harder than we play. Like the games is nothing now because we practicing so hard.
I like that approach.
Jay So Savage said she cool off. I'm cool off Debo. To be honest, you cool off Debo even for $1 million. If he say I'm taking a veteran minimum, you still cool off of him? Let me know. Let me know. Jay So Savage.
Yeah, he take $1 million. Cool with that.
Yeah, that's why I said like, see, Debo's the guy. You be like, man, hey, Debo over there. I ain't hear you. Okay, now he just went. Right. He just went off. That's why I want him to be for sure. He said poor Debo. Hey, look, Debo got hit with that brick. That's what happened. Right, Debo got hit with that brick.
Facts.
me see. Overuse, injuries, and not enough recovery time / rest. For real. And then it's like, say that reminds me of this. When Terry wasn't playing, when the Adam Peters contract was up in the air and they was not seeing eye to eye, not trying to pay Terry like what he was worth, and like he like, man, I'm needed on this team. Then what happened? He had the hip injury. He fall, then he down, and then he didn't he like re-injure that injury during the year too?
Yeah.
He re-injured it, man. See, hey, look, somebody needs some somebody, what is that they call that they need to bring in the stadium, so the injuries, that sage, they need to burn the sage all through. Man. Just burn that sage all in there.
We be in DC again soon.
Oh, man, hey, look, when I was out the city, man, the whole RFK gone. The whole RFK gone. Well, RFK 1.0, 2.0 gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be nice over there.
Okay, and you can still use Debo substantially at running back and wide receiver. So I think utilizing him as a gadget guy would be nice, but definitely gotta get him at a good price for sure. Like that's why I'm saying we don't really have any other gadget guy right now. Like one of the gadget guys I say we could have is Jalen Lane. I like what I was seeing with Jalen Lane last year, but his hands. No, but see, this is what I'm saying. Jalen Lane off that kick return. He took two back to the crib. When was the last? Let me ask you this, because you a real Redskin fan. When was the last time we had somebody take something to the crib?
Brandon Banks.
Yeah, on the regular. Brandon Banks.
Brandon Banks on the regular. I love special teams presence, man. His receiver presence is. No, I don't like that at all.
Man, no, his receiver presence, like I feel like shout out Jalen Lane. He another guy went to Virginia Tech. He went to Virginia Tech. Shout out Jalen Lane. But see, I feel like second year Jalen Lane. Oh, I got another question for you. That made me bring that up. Okay. Second year Jalen Lane, I want to see an improvement. We're gonna run through these comments real quick, and I'm gonna ask you the question about my guy Bill. Okay, I keep him for a vet minimum. Hey, I told you, vet minimum at a cheap price. Bring Debo back. Because it seems like this. Nobody else signed Debo, but there's a second wave of free agency. After the draft, there's a second wave of free agency. Whoever didn't get their wide receiver they wanted to get, oh yeah, man, let's just bring in Debo on a cheap deal.
Yeah, facts.
But he ain't going for that. Nah, Debo, he try to get a good payday.
My man,
I can't wait for the good. Oh yeah. Naturally, I can't wait for the games at the new stadium, man. That's gonna be lit in there. I'm trying to be there first game. Right.
2030.
Okay, Divine Leo. She said, "Yerp." Shout out Divine Leo, man. Okay, let me see over here. Okay, so let me ask you this: second year of Bill. What you think Bill gonna do in his second year?
It's hard to say because we just acquired Rachaad White. Mm-hmm. It's hard to say. I don't know what his role is going to be, but let's say he's hypothetically running back one. I think he's going to cut up. From what I've been seeing his training videos with that one trainer through Twitter and stuff like that, I think he's going to do his thing.
Okay,
he's going to do his thing.
I was thinking. So Rachaad White, what do you think about that acquisition?
I love it. He cuts out the back. That's one thing about him. He cuts out the backfield. And get busy.
Oh yeah, I think we missed Eckler when he went down. That extension of the run game, catching out the backfield, that's what we needed. Because after we lost Eckler, man, our offense went to shame for real. It went downhill.
Well, we did still have a nice running back core, but not the versatility that Eckler had at all.
Got you. Let me see. All right, let me get into. Shout out to the 10 people we got in the chat right now. I think we got up to it was 18 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We clocking in right now with Coach Frank.
Shout out y'all.
Let me see. Okay. Now I'm sharing my jump. Put this on here. Add to the stage. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Mock draft. I like the other one better. I'm gonna have to. Hey, look, after the stream, I'm gonna have to just sign up. I ain't want to have to sign up, but I'm gonna have to. They get you sometimes. Say click here to start draft. Oh, it's like click the button below. Yeah, this one. Where does they start? Click the button below to start draft shot to pick. Oh, it's this one. Okay, selections. Let me go up. Okay, we at Washington. Would you take these picks? This is crazy. A second for number 7. Are you trading back to 7? Are you going back to the second round? And you get a next year's second and a next year's third, next year's fourth. Would you do that? And you go back to the second round?
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Okay, let me look at all the offers. It might be a better one on the table.
Yeah, let me see.
1 for 7. Okay, so
okay, 1 7.
A next year's first round pick, you move back to second because we don't have a second round pick. So we would have at this point we had 2/3. We'll have a third.
We have
2/3 and a second, and then one next year. Okay, let's look at the next one.
1 for 20.
Hey, look, see, that's why you never take the first offer because this looking a little better. This offer right really here, good. 1 for you go back 10 spots. I don't want to go back 10 spots because I'm trying to get a top pick for real. But I'm like, if we had to, I think we might do this one to trade back.
I like that.
So we could.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I will go back.
We're gonna do this one to trade back draft. So boom, 4th round. They give us a first round pick next year and a first round pick and a second round pick next year. But we got to move back to 4. Nah, that don't make no sense. That don't help us out right now. Patriots will move back to 30, man. Nah, we ain't helping the Patriots out. I think this might be the best one right here. We move back to 17.
Move back to 17.
Yeah, and we get a second round pick that we don't have, and we get a 4th, 5th, and 6th next year. And we get a 5th round pick.
We get a first. We move back 10 picks, right? We get that 17th pick. Who would you get?
Oh man, I would want to see how the draft fall because I can't necessarily say right now,
right?
Because I don't know how it's gonna fall, man. You know, it'd be crazy things that happen on draft day. She said Divine Leo said, "Shout out Coach Frank, W Coach. Shout out Coach Frank, W Coach right here. Shout out Coach Frank. That's my guy. Hey, W overtime. You already know, man. Naturally not. She clocked in." Great content, guys. Gemini Rail, shout out her. Great content, guys. Let me see. It said 2 young guys, all this knowledge about football. Love to see it. Shout out Gemini Rail, man. She know what she talking about. She knows some real football knowers when she see them. Okay, so we're gonna take this one right here. We're gonna go with the accept.
Okay.
So we move back. Oh dang, they came up and got a tackle. Hey, look, they needed that. I told you. You said, "Well, I spent a pick on a safety. I mean, a corner, not a corner, a center. I'm definitely taking a pick on a center." Oh, nah, I don't know if we could trade back again. This can't be no crazy trade back. Oh, 1 last year. Boom. Okay. Boom. All right. I think we're gonna stick and pick. We need somebody good at 17. We're gonna stick and pick. Let me see who is available. I know they ain't got your boy. Oh, okay. Is this who got drafted or who didn't get drafted? See, yeah, I told you I'm gonna have to sign up for the other one. Player list, all player. I know they ain't got Caleb Downs going still right here. What? If they had Caleb Downs right here, we definitely would have to take him. Have you seen Kenyon Sadiq? That duck.
I have. I like his game.
Duck.
Yeah, I like his game. If we didn't acquire tight end from Tennessee, I would have liked to pick him up, but not for a first round.
I already know who you going with the DB right here, Caleb Downs.
Yeah, Caleb. I love Caleb.
You want Caleb Downs on that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're gonna take that one, and we got extra pick because we traded back too. So we're gonna take that.
We'll be out with it now.
Okay. The extra pick, I think we got to go to 50. I think we got the second round pick because we moved back.
Okay, then we got the third round. We got 2 rounds, right?
Dang, they took Mellow Height. Yeah, we got 2 third rounds now. We're gonna see who we came out with. Dang, who we gonna get? Because since we didn't have a second round pick, I wasn't even looking in this area for the pick. I was like, man, ain't no need to look if we can't get them. So we gonna
It's
see.
the
We gonna see what
safety
they
who
do.
might fall to the third round. I forget what
A
team he
safety.
plays for. Yeah.
Okay, Nicole said Coach Frank don't play.
Ha.
Oh yeah, my guy Coach Frank trying to get him in his shape. Okay, they trying. Okay, nah, we ain't gonna take this one. We ain't gonna take this one. We gonna stick and pick with this one because I don't know who we would get. I mean, who would be available at 50? This interests me. Colton Hood. Have you ever heard of him? Colton Hood. He went to Tennessee.
I have. He's very rangy. He has potential.
Okay. Oh, this is a guy I like right here. Jacob Rodriguez.
Okay, Rodriguez.
That's who he causes a lot of turnovers. I like Jacob.
He gets sideline to sideline. I like his play.
Yes, he has sideline speed. Chris Johnson, cornerback, San Diego State. Have you heard of him? I haven't heard of him. I gotta do my research before the draft.
Chris Johnson?
Yeah.
Chris Johnson solid. He's solid.
Okay, he's solid.
He's gonna be one of them guys who falls into a nickel spot.
This a guy right here. I like right here too at tight end. Like if we didn't get a tight end, Eli Stowers, I would get him. You know, his quarterback was Diego Pinheiro, the short quarterback.
What school was that? Vanderbilt?
Was that Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt.
Or did Diego Pinheiro go to Wake Forest?
Nah,
I forgot.
Are you talking about Pavia?
Pavia, that's the guy name.
Bro,
he went to Wake Forest or he went to Vanderbilt?
I want to say Vanderbilt. That dude used to run like every play.
Yeah, he definitely did run every play.
That dude used to say, "I can just go."
Yeah, it was that for him. Okay, let's see. Okay, our picks on the clock. Let's look at our selection. What we got last one? Our last selection, we got safety. We got Caleb Downs. Last one.
Caleb Downs 17. It's crazy.
Yeah, 17. That would be a blessing.
That would be a blessing. Right.
Okay, so we got Caleb Downs. Let's see who we gonna pick in this one. Are you going Colton Hood or are you going Jacob Rodriguez?
I'm going Colton Hood.
Colton Hood, okay. Hey, look, you the DB's coach. He went that DB room strong.
Bro, you need it.
Let me see. Okay, hey, we gonna draft Colton Hood then. That's what we taking. I want that defense good too because man, what I was seeing last year. Man, they bought that belt on us. That's all I'm gonna say. They bought that belt.
Yeah, for sure. That Seahawks game told it off.
Man, made me want to cry. Man, Devon Leo said, "Hit that like button. Hit that like button."
Yes, sir.
Hit that like button. Shout out Devon Leo, man. Like, share, and subscribe. We on here. We clocked in with my guy Coach Frank. Let's see what we got right now. Okay, we got another trade offer. This one, he moving back like 30 spots, and that one, I don't like these trade offers. We're gonna reject them. We're gonna see who's at 71 if it fall like that. We picked up a second round pick. Hey, that tight end still there. I want it. Yeah, Eli Stowers. I'm trying to think who
you banking on the tight end
I ain't gonna go. I like tight end, the quarterback best friend. Tight end, the quarterback best friend, man. I want anything to help my guy Jaden.
I like our tight end room though.
Oh yeah, our tight end room good. Hey, I might gotta go right here. This wide receiver Zachariah Branch.
Okay.
Right
Kamari Ramsey.
Okay.
He's a guy.
Oh, Kamari Ramsey?
Yeah, he's a guy.
We just took Caleb Downs. You want to take him in, Kamari Ramsey?
You know what? I ain't think about that.
You gonna double up? Hey, but I ain't mad at him.
I remember last mock draft I had said I couldn't wait for the second mock draft to see his name come up. But you're right.
Yeah, we got Caleb Downs. We ain't gonna go that way.
We ain't gonna go that way. Caleb Downs.
Who we get? Who was our last pick? We got the Caleb Downs and we got cornerback.
Colton Hood.
Okay, we got Colton Hood. Hey, look, that would for sure up our defensive back room for sure.
Yeah, we good right there. We good.
They got the edge rusher. They got the edge rusher right here. They got Zachariah Branch, wide receiver. We might need him. And they got Elijah Surratt. And then they got Sam Heck right here as the center. I think I would go right here for need.
Sam
for just to have somebody developmental.
Yeah.
Even in this the third round, you might not even have to develop him that much. You
Right.
develop him that much for real. Let me see. I'm gonna take him. We're gonna
Okay.
take that. We're gonna take that center.
I'm not mad at that at all.
You know, we need one just for
We
depth,
do.
because
We do.
after Allegretti, who would you bring in? I mean, like, who's on the roster that you'd be like, oh, I'm confident in him being there?
We don't have
That's what
nobody.
I'm saying. Okay, let me see. Where our next pick at? We like won something? I know we got 4th round. Okay, I pick.
Yeah, the third first. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we already went through that third, so we got the 4th. Boom. Okay, we should be coming up now. I don't think we traded. Did we trade back? Or I think we pick swap with somebody. We might have pick swap with somebody, because we got a lot of people coming in front of us. We like one. Put in the chat if y'all know what our 4th pick is. Because I'm like, dang, everybody gone. I'm like, where is our pick? But yeah, hey, look, this draft, the first draft was looking good with a no trade back. In this draft, with a trade back is looking good too. I'm like, man, what? Okay, this was another question. So when we picked up Dan Quinn, what was your first reaction?
I liked it. I liked it. I'm not gonna say I was stoked about it. I wasn't all excited, but I did. I liked it.
Man, I'm tripping. We don't got a 4th round pick.
Just a 5th?
Yeah, we just got a 5th. That's why we need to trade back. We do not have a 4th round pick. Boom, and they want the 6th. Nah, we ain't going.
Dude, I mean, we got Bill in the 7th.
Yeah, we did. We did get Bill in the 7th. So you said that wasn't your first pick. Who would have been your first pick
for
quarterback? I mean, not quarterback. Coach.
Head coach. Well, I didn't have none. Yeah, I didn't have none. I like Dan Quinn because he was defensive.
You like Dan Quinn?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a defensive coach.
I wanted to get Ben Johnson. I love Ben Johnson's play style. I love his offensive mind. I like how, man, when he was in when he was in Detroit, man, that offense was doing all type of stuff to confuse defenses.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, like, them in Kansas City, they practice hard because they know, man, when they in games and they look like they playing around, but they really serious.
Serious facts. You got a lot of
they are serious.
A lot of movement pre-snap, bro. That takes a lot of practice, bro. That takes a lot of coaching too. Definitely.
It takes a lot. So let's see our selections we got right now. We got hey, look, you see what they grading us right here?
Yeah, hey,
our grades,
like
A and a B+. Because this is all people need. That was a pickup right there. That was a good pickup at that position in the draft.
Let me find out. Cohen Hood come to Washington.
Hey, look, if Cohen Hood did come to Washington, he for sure it up. Oh, this my guy right here, Jacoby Lane.
Yeah, I heard
like
about
Jacoby Lane.
Heard about him.
If he will fall, I don't know if this is true right here, but if he will fall to us in the 5th round, oh yeah, I would get him.
Right. So what does that say for? We pick up a guy like Jacoby Lane. What does that say for McCaffrey, Lane, guys like that?
Man, if these people weren't good enough when they were supposed to be drafted, man, we gotta let them go, man. We gotta have the good players play. We can't just be like, oh, we picked you, and if you're not good enough, and if you got overdrafted, man,
right?
If it might not be,
Also, McCaffrey.
I want the best players on the field.
Facts. McCaffrey's.
Oh no, McCaffrey's a dog though. McCaffrey. Yeah, McCaffrey was doing his thing last year.
He provides a lot on that special teams too. In that return game, he does his thing on that return.
Okay, so let's look at the picks we got again. Okay, because I'm trying to get something where we get all of our stuff together, all our needs. We got a safety, a cornerback, and we got a center. Okay, so now what other position would you be looking to improve? Would you be going for an edge rusher? Would you get another linebacker, or would you get defensive line help? I'm trying to think. Let's see what's available, and then let's see what position of need we might go to.
I think
So Jacob,
we're on defensive back end.
defensive backs.
Yeah, I think we're okay there. I think we're good with defensive backs. I think we should go look at D-line.
D-line. Okay, we're gonna
or
put that up right
receiver.
now. These the best D-line players. Yeah, receiver too. I'm eyeing that Jacoby Lane pick.
Yeah.
So this would be the best D-line right here. So defend your pick. This will be the best D-line right here. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know about this dude, Chris. I don't know about him. I know it for sure right here. For sure, Jacoby Lane. I mess with that.
Why he all the way down? Why he still available?
Man, you know these drafts be crazy with the AI and everything. Man, they have some of the best players in the worst positions, and some people that's not gonna be there. They're not gonna be there at all. We don't need a running back, an edge. They got an edge rusher. Let me see if I know any of these edge rushers. I'm gonna have to. Hey, look, before the draft, we definitely gonna have to do another one because I gotta do my research on some of these guys in the later rounds for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tuned to this year's draft.
I'm going Jacoby Lane. I feel like we need some offensive help at wide receiver right here in this draft, and then we're gonna see what pick we got next. I think we have how many rounds is this? It's going 6 or 7. We're gonna see. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Hit that like button. I like that. You like this right here?
Yeah, I mean, who do the Giants want that bad in the 5th round?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who do they want that bad?
Yeah, like them too. 2, 6,
let me
and
see.
7.
Those the offers right here. Let me see who's available.
That's what I'll be thinking. Who y'all want that bad?
Yeah, and what they say, it's a division tax. When you in the division, you gotta get an extra tax. Okay, Will Lee, another cornerback, an offensive tackle from Miami, Markel Bell. These the best available right now. Who do you think they'll want to get? I'm like, what the heck? Is it Will Lee? Yeah. Is it Taylon Green, a quarterback they coming up for? Because I want us to get a developmental quarterback.
I do too. Because Marcus Mariota
he's somebody behind Mariota for sure.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go to our selections again. Let me go to our selections, and we're gonna look what position we'll go for. Because I think maybe a developmental D-lineman. We got one more pick left, so we got to make this count. One more pick left. We got a safety, a cornerback, we got a center, and we got a wide receiver. So yeah,
your pick got an A+.
Hey, look, man, my guy Jacoby Lane, he's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there. Somebody's gonna take a flyer on him. They're gonna take a risk on Jacoby Lane. And he's one of them guys that are sneaky good too. They be like, oh yeah, we got him locked down. Now he gone. Okay, let's look at D-line. That's what we're gonna do. Look at D-line. That's the best D-line on the board.
Landon Robinson
with the Patriots.
Navy got some guys on our low.
Oh yeah, Navy was playing.
Yeah, they
Landon Robinson. Hey, look, we're gonna go with the underdog right here. Hey, the Cowboys. It's that best fit for the Cowboys. So we close that out. They're gonna end that draft. And they're gonna show us what our picks look like in the trade back draft.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, we got that going. We got 12 people in the chat. Shout out to the support system, man. Everybody need a great support system, man. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got Caleb Downs. That's an A. We got Colton Hood, cornerback. That's an A from Tennessee. We got Sam Hatch, B+. We got Jacoby Lane, A+, and we got Landon Robinson, B+. So, hey, look, they saying we looking good at what we doing.
Looking good.
Man, like hey, look, they need to have us in them rooms, man. When we getting them picks, we like, man, take a flyer on him. We could do it. Take a flyer on him for sure.
Man,
but yeah, man, we gonna close this out. I'm gonna ask you one more question, and then we gonna do the outro, and then we gonna get up out of here. Like I said, shout out to the support system in the chat. Shout out to everybody who showed support and came out and supported me. Shout out everybody who came out and supported my guy, Coach Frank.
We appreciate y'all most definitely.
So, any advice to anybody who want to start making content, or any advice to somebody who want to start coaching?
Yeah, so both go hand in hand. You could say to just go ahead and start, man. Just not worry about anybody else's opinion. And then when you go ahead and start, go ahead and be consistent, man. Just be every day with it. If you're gonna do content, man, make sure it's something that you're passionate about. You're not just doing it for the money or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Something that you really want to do. You feel me? Because when I started coaching and stuff like that, it's something that I really want to do. I enjoy giving back. I'll be out there for hours. Like my guys will tell you, I'll be out there, boy, 2-3 hour sessions. You feel me? We just getting it in. I'm like, damn, it's 7:00 p.m. already. So make sure it's something that you love doing. You feel me? And I'm saying the money's gonna come. So and be consistent with it. That's all.
Okay, great advice. I like that advice, man. See, that's basically how I feel about this right here, because we're both on the come up in our positions in life, but I'm not making no money off of this right now, but it got potential to grow and take it to the next level. Hey, look, me and you, we have our own segment on ESPN because they know them guys really know ball. So we're gonna run through these comments. Man. We're gonna run through these comments right here. Naturally, nah, great job, y'all. Shout out Naturally Nah, W Scream. Shout out Shay So Savage. Shout out Mom Duke. She dropped Coach Frank name right here. Everybody, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my guy Coach Frank. He knows his thing when it comes to sports, man. Die hard Redskin fan for sure. W Stream. Shout out Divine Leo, man.
Divine Leo. Shout out Naturally.
Hey, Naturally Nah. Shout out to her, man. Everybody, make sure you subscribe. My guy Coach Frank. Mom Dukes, very great, very good advice. Shout out Mom Dukes. So appreciate everybody. We got 15 people in the chat. Appreciate everybody for showing up, supporting Overtime with Otis, and supporting my guy Coach Frank. You already know, man. We clocking out.
For sure. Appreciate y'all.
Man, you already know. Appreciate you having me on. Hey, look, appreciate you taking the time to come on my show. And you're gonna be a reoccurring guest because our connection like this, man.
Yeah,
already. You already know. Hey, look, we've been planning this since the first game, and we finally do it, man. My guy Drake said, man, better late than never.
Right. Appreciate you.
Overtime with Otis, man. We clocking out, man. Shout out my guy Coach Frank, man. W Stream, W's in the chat, man. W Stream, put them W's in the chat, man. Let me see. Last comment. We need a Commander's tailgate with you guys. You already know. Hey, look, I'm gonna have to bust out the mini grill. We're gonna have to check the mini grill out there and get lit. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the stream, man. W chat, drop the W's when this stream ends. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all comment in the comment section, not just in the stream. But shout out to the support system, man. Drop them W's in the stream, man. Overtime with Otis, man. We cooling over here with Coach Frank, man. We clocking out.
Yes, sir. Clocking out.